How are you? Happy Valentine's Day. It's Moxie Ann coming at you again with another video. Today I'm wearing my kinky straight front lace wig. I curled it up. As I said in my previous video, I had a really bad curling iron, so I got a new one. This is from Conair, and it's $15.99 at Walmart, so it's pretty inexpensive, and it works okay. It has a setting from 1 to 35, and I curled my hair using the setting on 35. Anyhow, as I said, I was going to come to you and try to make my no-sew dress a little bit decorative. So I was going to go ahead. This is the dress, as you guys know, blue, one of my favorite colors. I was going to go ahead and stencil all the way down at the sides, but I only have this much gold paint, and I don't think that is going to work. This I purchased at Michael's. It's a craft store here in Ontario. So this is my stencil that I'm going to be using. I think I'm going to go this way with it, and I'm going to put it right below the bust line, so it's going to give it kind of like an empire waist look. So let's get to it. I'm going to just place my dress onto this piece of cardboard. It's from a box. But you know what else you could do with this cardboard? You could cut them up like this, lengthwise, and then wrap all of your fabric around them. It's really good. And then you could pile your fabrics on top, and they stay nice and wrinkle-free. Not like Lycra wrinkles that much anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and place my dress on top of this cardboard so I don't mess up my table. And I hope you guys can see all of this. And I'm going to go ahead and place, oh, one more thing. When I do stenciling on clothing, I use this. It's 505. And what it is a temporary fabric adhesive. And what it does, you spray it onto this, the stencil, and your dress, and then it binds them together just temporarily. Because if you don't do that, then you'll get smudging in your stenciling. Your stenciling won't be clear. So go ahead and purchase some of this if you want. It's a little pricey. It was $14.99, but I did at Walmart, but I did see it at Michael's for $11.99, if that makes a difference to you. If you don't want to invest in a stencil, because these were a little bit pricey as well, it was worth it for me. It was $18 for all of these. These I also bought at Michael's. They're from Martha Stewart, and it's well worth it. They're reusable, and you could use them over and over and over again. So it's a little bit of an investment, but that's okay. If you don't want to go that route, I have, sorry YouTube, I have this. Now this is another great idea. It's, you know these, they're doilies. And what you do is you could take one of these and do the same type of application I'm doing. This was $1, and it's $1 for 16 at the dollar store, but you can't reuse these ones, right? Because they're paper. So, and it's Valentine's Day, so I saw a lot of heart-shaped ones, pretty ones, for $1 as well. So if you don't want to invest in something like this, then you could use paper doilies. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead, spray my stencil, make sure I have the right side. It doesn't really matter, but this is the wrong side. Spray my stencil, and then go ahead and spray where I'm going to place the stencil. And place the stencil on the dress, press down. That's another thing, make sure you have no wrinkles, because that's not going to look good if you have wrinkles. The paint won't penetrate through the wrinkles. So that's it like that. I think it's a bit too high, but that's okay. I'm not perfect. Nothing I do is perfect. And go ahead and paint. Easy. I hope I have enough paint. This is supposed to be gold, but it looks more like yellow. As well, you could use, if it was a lighter material, because this is jersey, if it was a lighter material, I would use a spray, a latex type permanent for fabric washable spray. But this is Lycra, and it's going to take a little bit more than the spray to work. Paint, 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 paint. I should use a roller, because if I had a roller, a little cheap, they sell them at the dollar store too, little cheap sponge rollers. They apply the paint a little bit better, and you don't get very much waste. The paint I purchased was for $1.99 at Michael's as well. I didn't want to buy a big bottle because I didn't know what I was going to do with it, but next time I'll probably buy a big bottle. I think the big bottle was around $4.99. So I'll go ahead and do that the next time, if I like the way this paint comes out. It's not as it's supposed to be gold, but it's really not as glittery as I wanted. I didn't want that glittery, you know, that kids glitter, but I wanted it a little bit more gold. So there it is, all done, easy. And you could go ahead and do this with your jeans, or if you have a plain top and you know, it needs something, it needs a little jazzing up, you could go ahead and do that. But I'm going to do another coat because I can see that it's not, as I said, as bright as I want it to. So I'm going to leave it for a little while, tell you guys about some of my favorite books, and perhaps come back and show you guys in another video what it looks like when I put on that last coat. So this, as I said, books. I got these from a secondhand store. I love books. I have tons of books. Before the internet, there wasn't any internet, so you had to use books, right? And this one is Innovative Sewing, and it has lots of tips and tricks, especially if you're a new sewer. And it's a very old book, but I still found it very informative. I love them. If you're trying to learn how to sew and you don't have the time to go to the classes or the money, go to the bookstore and see. My friend, she also goes to the thrift store, she said, and they have sales on Tuesdays, and books are usually $1, so that's worth it if you're trying to, you know, save on money. One of my favorite books is this one. It's called Altered Clothing, and what this one features is turning old stuff into new, and I love it. I don't know if you could see the picture on the front, but that's the basics of the books, and it's, oh, I love this book. I'll show you guys another picture here. See the before picture and then the after. Really neat stuff. This one was a little pricey. It was $32, but I loved it so much, and I even left the store and then I came back and I purchased it, and I've had it for 3 years now, and I still, you know, pick it up and look at it all the time. Anyhow, I'm gonna go and then do another coat and come back with, I think I'll just put it on, the finished product for you guys. So, happy Valentine's Day, mwah! Love you and keep fit. Oh, I have my ankle weights on today because I'm trying to, you know, get some junk in my trunk. And so I'm going to work out tomorrow, but today I can't bother, so I'll just do my ankle weights. But I love you guys. Mwah!